Hello everyone, Noto Addiction speaking here. And in today's video we're going to talk about they thought I hacked the machine because I was winning so much money at the casino. If you're new here or you've been here, go and click that like button, go and comment, go and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop a video. And without further ado, let's go and get into this topic, man. As you know, I'm always talking about gambling addiction. I was talking about the times when I was having this is during one part of my glory days. I would say another part of my glory days, but it wasn't the main glory day, like the tippy top glory day. But this was a time that I just had a good spike and I was having like a winning streak. So it got to the point, because you know me, like I always told y'all in the videos, whenever I go and play at the casino, but we call it the game room. When I used to go and play, I had my headphones in and I wouldn't really talk to anybody because I was aware that most of the people in there are just pretty much conniving, not trustworthy, and people that I don't even want to get involved with because they're fake. This is the main thing. They fake. So I go in there and I play with my headphones, but when I'm winning, when I win something and I hit something, because we be playing at these tables, so I always call them fish tables. Sometimes they'll have the screen on the wall and the buttons here. You got like a mover button and you got a button that you can tap to shoot whatever bid you're bidding. Either could be 5 cents to all the way up to $3 per tap. So it's like you're shooting at these monsters and you're playing and you're sitting next to people. So it almost gives off an impression that you're playing against each other, but everybody's there to try to win some money, and that's usually how it is. So I was getting to the point where I was just getting everything, almost to the point I was getting the monster just about every round. I was getting a lot of stuff around the table, and people were starting to smack their teeth because they was getting angry because I was winning a lot of the money. But the thing is, that's why I hated talking to people, because they'll be like, oh, you winning everything. You know, they try to get you engaged in conversation because they want to talk to you so they can try to say something to you while you playing. I wasn't the type of guy to try to play, because once they be able to talk to you, once they be able to feel like they comfortable talking to you, they feel like they can talk to you any kind of way. Oh, you winning everything. You just give me some of that money. You know, they say that jokingly, but they really mean, you know, I really want to win something. I'm getting tired of seeing him win something, you know. So you get to the point where you feel bad for winning. You know, they make you feel bad for winning. I'm like, what, you think I'm here to lose? They be like, no, I'm supposed to be winning the money. You know, that's how they be feeling. So that's how it is. That's why I'll never be talking to nobody. So when I'm winning something, I'll be yelling, screaming, nothing. I just be on to the next monster. But they be sitting there talking amongst themselves. I don't talk to them. I don't talk to them for that very reason, because I know how it goes. As soon as they start getting a conversation with you, and if they ain't winning no money, they gonna turn right on you. They ain't no loyalty in there, none of that. So what happened was, like, I'll have my phone back at the table. Some casinos could allow you to have it there, some don't. And this one, as for this particular one, nobody cared. People had their phones at the casino. They was on their phones and stuff, whatever. So I had my phone. The only thing I ever used my phone for was to listen to music while I'm playing at the table, to be able to zone everybody out, because I'm shooting and it's my way of concentrating and zoning them out at the same time and jamming at the same time. You know, that was my way of doing things. So it got to the point that since I was winning so much, one day I came in there and they was like, oh, you can't have your phone at the table, and because they said somebody was saying that you did something to the table because you had your phone at the table. I was like, what's going on? So they're trying to say that I'm hacking the table. Well, they basically felt like I was hacking the table because I was winning money. I had a really, really good night where I was just pretty much winning so much. You know, sometimes they call it the hot seat, and the seat that's busting up all the monsters and getting a lot of the bonuses and stuff like that. So I guess I had the hot seat that night, and I was going in, and some lady went and told them that, because that's because I ain't talking to nobody, and just because I'm on my phone changing my music and putting my phone, it gives them the impression to feel like, oh, he must be cheating, he getting everything, oh, he on his phone. So the other people that be playing at the tables, they was plotting on me, and they went and told the owner behind my back that I'll be cheating. So everybody else was able to use their phones, but they didn't want me to use my phone. So I was like, so that's not fair. How you know they ain't doing something? You know, they'd be like, it's just precautions and stuff like that. And now every time I went in the game room or the casinos, they had the security sitting right behind me like I'm doing something wrong. I'm like, so I can't have a good winning night, but how about all them nights when I had the phone and they was winning, they ain't have nothing to say about me? You see, that's why they just so conniving. They thought I was hacking a machine because I was winning so much that night. But when they was winning, when they had the hot seats, and when they was going up and my money was going down. See, that's the biggest thing that it was. Whenever I was losing, I never got the same reaction. How come y'all don't say, "Oh, I'm cheating" or something like that when I'm losing? When I'm losing, I just walk out. Nobody don't say nothing. But when I'm winning, everybody got something to say about something. All the nights that I went in there and I lost money, nobody said nothing at all. I was doing the same routine. Had my phone playing my music and my headphones. But all of a sudden, I have a night that I'm winning. Now I'm hacking. I'm cheating. I'm doing this. Now they watching me. So every time I go to the casino, they watching me sit behind. Had this security sitting at the top, so he's watching everybody. No, he's watching him. No, they watching me. They watching me because I had a night and some lady put a bug in his ear because she lost that night, and now ever since then it's never been the same. So it wasn't the same at that point in time. So it just tell you just how people that is so conniving when they be in these casinos and when they have a gambling addiction and when they doing this type of thing, they so untrustworthy. The people that are just so untrustworthy. When they ain't winning something, they want to throw you under the bus. Something got to be wrong with you or something. That's why I didn't really like playing at the tables. But it was a quicker way to get more money, and it was more exciting. You feel like you're more engaged when you're sitting at the table versus sitting at the slot machine when you're just playing and tapping by yourself. You just feel like you're there by yourself. When you lose the money there, it ain't nobody else to blame because you just at the machine by yourself. But when you at the table and other people playing at the tables, it seemed like somebody's taking something from you. That's the only thing I didn't like about playing at the table. But to be honest with you, the table is just like playing at the slot machine. You're really playing your own game. But nobody don't look at it like that because other people are sitting around you. They're like, you shooting at the monster, you shooting this, you doing that, you doing that. It's so engaged. So they don't look at it as the same as being at the slot machine, which it really is. You at your own seat, it's almost like you playing your own thing. But, that'll have people turning against you, have people coming at you like that. So that's why I was like, that was another thing I just don't miss about being in that environment with those type of people because it was aggravating. Always on your back about something. If you win, I got to the point where people were so mad because I was having a good winning streak. I was at my winning streak. So they feel like every table they get at, I'm gonna come over there and win all the money and take away from them. So people didn't even like me coming at the table. I used to walk up to the table when people smack their teeth. That's why I had my headphones in and I just play and I just be over there. So it got to that point where people got tired of me winning and stuff like that. So you damned if you win, you danged if you don't win. So it ain't nothing else. You had our owners watching out for me, people saying that I'm cheating, people conniving, talking behind my back. It's a horrible environment, and I'm glad I'm not with that anymore. It's horrible, and I don't miss anything about being around those people, to be honest with you. Like, cause you can't even win and be happy or have your happy winnings, and they feel like, oh, you taking something from them. So it got to the point where I feel like, dang, like, at least somebody else get the monster so nobody don't think I'm doing something. So I was wishing bad on my own money that I bet for somebody else to win, so it could be like, okay, I'm not getting everything. Yeah. But when somebody else hit something, they didn't say nothing. They were just waiting on it for me to hit again. So it got to the point where every time I hit anything, oh, he doing this, oh, he doing that. They ain't like my methods of playing and all that. So that just is the way it was. They thought I hacked the machine, guys. With my cell phone, I hacked the machine. They don't necessarily even have a program to hack. I mean, first off, I was thinking like, if I was to be hacking a machine, I wouldn't be there while I'm hacking the machine. I would hack the machine from a place where you can't find me. Hackers don't go up to the places where they're hacking from. They don't go up and be like, okay, I'm gonna hack this ATM machine. I hack this up. They don't go and sit right in front of the ATM machine and then hack it. They don't do that. You see what I mean? If I'm gonna do it, it's gonna be from long range and no trace, which is stupid. So they really just felt like the phone was a thing that they could use to hack and all that stuff. So the women was under the impression, older ladies under the impression that I was hacking the table and told the owner. So now I was always watched all the time. Every time I went in there, I could tell, and I could tell who told. He ain't disclosed who told, but I could tell who it was. I can tell who it was because it was always the same snickering and scowling ladies that are always over there because they get mad because they lose their money and they need somebody else to blame. That's all it really is. So that's why it is like gambling. It'll turn you against people that you don't even know. Have you having animosity toward people that you don't even know personally because you lost your money. I look at it like this: everybody, they playing their own. You running your own race when you in there. That's the only thing with it. You running your own race. But anyway, I don't want to go too far in the video. It's Noto Addiction speaking here. If any of this resonated with you in any way, shape, or form, go and click that like button, go ahead and comment, go and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop a video. And remember guys, a gambler never wins until they quit. I'm out.